Hi guys, it's me Trisha. Thanks for joining me on my channel, Creative Unique Treasures. And this is the next shirt I'm gonna be doing. And it's a red and black buffalo check, size 2X. It has a pocket, and I'm gonna leave the pocket. It has the collar. I'm gonna leave the collar. I'm gonna leave the sleeves exactly the same. I'm not doing nothing else to them, but what I am going to do is add a type of fringe on the bottom of the shirt, and I started some right here. And how I got this was, this is just a piece of black material that I made like a fabric belt, and then I just sewed on some just pieces of my used, scraps of all the different flannel pieces. So, and they're not all cut the same. I wanted it to be kind of imperfect, which it definitely is. And I pleated each one, and I sewed it with white thread because I want a contrast. So I'm going to be doing this all the way around the whole bottom of the shirt. And I might end up adding some black lace here and there to add interest. Just a little bit pieces of that, or some black satin ribbon, anything like that. I do have a satin black rosette type flower, material flower that I made, and I wanted to kind of add that to the belt, or maybe to the collar, and have a little bit of ribbons hanging down from it. So this is a work in progress, and I wanted to show you what the my next video was going to be. This one's going to be a little bit more plainer than the rest of them. I don't know if I'm going to do any patches, so we'll just keep going and just try to see how it goes. But this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and make the fringy belt to go around it, and then I'll be sewing it onto the bottom. So I hope you come along with me, and I'll come back and show you how I've progressed and what I've done, and try to show you what I've done, and maybe teach you, just to be a little bit creative and get out. I want to get out of the box that I, put myself into. This is upcycling, so it's pretty much art on fabric. So if this is something you're interested in, come along with me and join me. And if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and share them with me, and I'll get right back with you. And I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you come along and join me on this adventure. God bless you. Okay, I got this the fabric belt sewed on here. I know it doesn't look that great, but this is the front. And this white zigzag won't be showing because I'll be stitching the fringe on top of that. So I ended up adding 30 more inches of 2.5 inches wide and 30 inches more, and added it to this one here, which was already 34 inches. And I measured around the bottom of the shirt, and that came to 62 inches. So I have 2 inches extra, which is fine with me, because it's better to have a little extra. So I'm going to go ahead and take this over to my ironing board and press this real nice and crisp, so it's nice and flat. And then I'm going to go ahead and work on the fringe. And how I was doing the fringe, I was just taking my scraps, but I'll have to, cut a little bit better because I don't have any more scraps this size, so I'll kind of have to just do it that way, you know. Put it up there and measure how long I've been doing it. This is approximately 8 inches long, and each piece is probably about, I say between 3 and 4 inches, well 3.5, you know, but there's going to be, I can do it thinner, you know, a little thinner or wider. And then I was pinch pleating it. And then after I get all that done with the 3 different flannels, I want to add a little bit of black lace or black ribbon, or I even have red lace, but it's not quite the same tone. It's more of a brighter red, but I can always see how that works out. And then when I'm done with that, with all the fringe, I want to go ahead and do just a little ruffle that goes over this edge. So that's my plan. So let me go ahead and go to my ironing board, crisp this up, and then come back and I'll show you how I cut these pieces. Thanks for joining me. Okay, I want to hop on here and tell you I'm going to add some little bit of lace here and there to different pieces. Like I got the white there, and then I got on this piece I'm going to add a piece of black lace. Can't really see it on there, but there's some black lace. And then I was thinking about adding this strip of, I think it was kind of like the thing that holds the sleeve up. It has a button right there. So just add some here and there pieces with some different things of interest. I have some lace with, like I showed you, the silver or white, I think it's silver. So I think I'll add a piece too. You know, just a little piece here or there on that one. It's kind of hard to see, but it looks really pretty in person. And I have some red. I can add some red here and there to something. So I'm going to decorate a few of the fringy strips with some stuff. So I'm going to take it over to my machine. I know this kind of looks like a big mess. I'm going to take it over to my machine and start sewing, because I have enough of these pieces right here. And kind of decorate a few of them. I'll come back and show you. Okay, I'm back, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing. I added some lace to some of the pieces of fringe, and then did some white zigzagging so it had some contrast. And here's this one. It's just got a piece of lace on there. This one's got a little bit of the silver and black lace. This one I put some red on there and some like a cream color on this piece. And this one's got black and red on the black and white checked. So I'll add that in on our to add some interest in here. You know, so just kind of add, you know, here and there. This will be pleated, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and sew these all on. These little different ones. I'll come back and show you. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe so then you'll know when I upload another video. I have some of this lace too I wanted to add to it too. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to show you how it's going. Here's the belt, fabric belt. I guess that's what we're gonna call it, with the fringe attached to it. I went ahead and I added on different ones, like just some lace and some flannel, different pieces. There's that one, and this one here, and this one. Didn't put it on every single one, just added a different little piece on each one, little patchwork. Just a piece of lace, red lace, cream lace, black and silver lace, and just black lace. And here's the ones I had made up already to add on to this. There's that one, and this one. I did some white zigzag, you can see that. This one I just put a piece of black lace over top of it, and that's the pattern, you know. So, and there's this one. So I'll put these the rest of the way around. I have like 30 more inches to go. And I'll just go to my machine and do the pinch pleating. Just go ahead and put a plain one, pinch pleat, do a zigzag stitch, and add this one, and do a zigzag and pinch pleat. Just keep going around, and then maybe add this one, and then add something that's got a lace on it. I'm just going to go around, and then these are the plain ones, and these are the ones that I decorated a little bit, added patches, different pieces of material. So I'll go around and do that like I did along here, and that will be, the whole thing will be a total of 64 inches long, and then we'll attach it to the bottom of the shirt. I'll be back. Okay everyone, this part's done. The fringy ruffle is done. I have to attach it to the shirt. So there's that much. That one. There's that. There's that one. So that's pretty fun. It'll look really cool on the shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and sew it around the bottom. So here's the shirt. And I'll just start. Here's the one end. I'm going to come up a little bit on there. Probably I'll follow this line right here on the shirt. So that'll go around there. I'll pin it all on there. And I'll do a zigzag and a straight stitch. And then I will see how it looks. And if I need to maybe add some lace here and there on the shirt. Just add some patches here and there. So I'm going to get that on there and I'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, we're all finished with this shirt. Yay! I'm going to bring it up a little closer for you so you can see it. So what we got going on this shirt is we got a couple patches, black lace, zigzag stitching, and I left the sleeves the same. And I didn't do anything to the collar. I left the collar and I left the pocket. I didn't cut that off because I liked it. It's the sleeves are really perfect length. So I got that patch there, and I got this patch right here. Let me back it up a little bit. All right. And she's on a homemade mannequin that me and Jeff made. So she's kind of like, well, it's pretty sturdy. But there's another patch. I did that with the black and white buffalo check. And then I did the black lace over top of it. And then I did some white zigzagging to decorate it a little bit. So we got that. And then on the sleeve, I put just a longer patch. The same thing. Same kind of, what do you call it? Like same pattern type thing or that is going on. Anyway, so buffalo check and black and white. And then the black, I do have this lace is a little bit, maybe, no, it's the same. It has like a little bit of silver in there on that lace with the white stitched zigzag. And then on the back, I put, let me bring her forward a little bit. And then I put the buffalo check back there, or I guess that's buffalo check. And then the black lace, and then I put a little bit of white lace, or off-white lace there. And then we did the ruffle, not the ruffle, but the fringe. I'm going to back it up a little bit so you can see the fringe. Or maybe I'll just bring you down a little bit. I think that will be better. Here we go. I'm going to drop you down a little bit. There we go. All right. So here's the fringe, and the fringe turned out really cool. It's just kind of fringy. But anyway, so yeah, I got different pieces. I ended up putting black lace over this one and the white stitching. There's different ones that are decorated with some off-white lace. And let me see if I can bring it up closer to you. And then drop it down. There we go. So, yeah, it goes all the way around. All the way around. There's the sleeve. This is the back. And got different pieces with different pieces, like that. It's got some red lace. So yeah, it turned out really cute. I'm going to put this in my booth, probably for about $39. So if you're local, come on over to the Vintage Farmhouse. But I do want, before I leave you, I want to show you what I'm doing next. The shirt that I'm doing next. So I'm going to take you over to my table. Bear with me. Here's my table. And I'll go ahead and try to keep you as steady as possible. But here's my next shirt. The next video will be this shirt, which is very pretty, very thin, not very thin, but it's thinner. It's not a heavy flannel. And it is a size large. And this is the shirt that I'm going to be doing next. I believe I'm going to keep the sleeves and keep the pocket and keep the collar, but anything can change. Just like with the one that I just got done. Sometimes I say I'm not going to do this, but I end up doing it, or sometimes I say I'm going to do it this way and I end up changing it. So as it goes, as the project goes, I sometimes change my mind. So I have this, and I've already gotten, this is just a sneak peek at what I've got going on the back, which is turning out very, very pretty. I love it. I think it's beautiful. And I hope somebody else loves it like I do. But I have a big doily under here, and I used white thread, so I don't have a contrasting thread, which I like it that way, but I like it better with contrasting thread because I want it to show up. But I got the doily down, and then I got this big applique, which is part of a bedspread. And I'll bring it up closer to you so you can see some sneak peeks of. Now see, if I would have did a contrasting thread, you would have been able to see the fancy stitches. I did some stars there and some different little squiggly lines. There's some more stars, which that shows up pretty good on the green leaves. Let's see, of course I did zigzagging, did squiggly lines right there, and squiggly lines right here. So this is the next shirt, and I'm showing you a sneak peek, so you'll watch my next video. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate you subscribing. I so appreciate all of you. It's just been wonderful. And I haven't been on for a couple weeks because my computer went down, and I ended up having to buy new parts. My son had to rebuild my computer. So, but now we're all ready to go. So I just wanted to show you what the next project was too, on top of showing you the present project. So I want to wish you all a great evening or morning or day, wherever you are. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all your wonderful comments. It's such a blessing to hear from all of you. And I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day.